the Merkaba. It is two interlocking pyramids, masculine and feminine, going in opposite directions, and this creates a field around your body which accelerates your energy, accelerates processes, accelerates consciousness. It makes it lighter and faster and more fluid. So just like I said in the intro, spaceships use the Merkaba as how to shift. It's a traveling, it does raise your frequency, but it also allows you to travel in space, time. So you don't need to, but it does. Okay. We're going to use colors that we were guided to use before, because the Merkaba is usually purple and red, and we're doing ultraviolet and infrared. We're going beyond the physical colors to activate a higher frequency. And if that's the problem, just go to purple, to violet. Okay, we're starting at the top. A point above your head. Will it be the apex of the first pyramid, the violet flame pyramid, which has all the information of your spiritual being? And when awakened, everything could have a Merkaba around it. It's like another body, if you like. So by tracing it, by witnessing it actively, you're just remembering your Merkaba vehicle. Ask your quantum conscious to remember. Create the triangle from the top of your head, the pyramid round about your diaphragm, or your navel, somewhere around that area. And really take time to feel this pyramid creating around you, and it filling with all the appropriate energy. Okay, so they're going to do something beyond your consciousness. So just look at yourself and evaluate your spiritual energy. It might be very good, and yet you think it's not that good, or it might not be that good, and you say, of course it's good. Just an open mind. Or, if you like, finish the sentence. My spiritual pyramid is and just understand that that's a concept. Just like you might believe you have low self-esteem or that you're not worth making lots of money, doesn't matter. These are all just beliefs, but really interesting to observe. Okay. So imagine if you use your vehicle in a very erratic and, well, either forget it or use it and you don't know really how to drive. I'm talking about your car. You might need to take it to the mechanic to have a filter change, an oil change, to put your wheels in balance, whatever it is, because you haven't been driving it or it's been left in the garage for a while, or when you do drive it, it's not that smooth. They're asking you to imagine that your vehicle is there, but it needs a tune-up. There we go. But all you need to do, your imagination is just that. You're witnessing if it's a bit dusty or it's a bit banged up. Or if it's an outdated model. And just like some vans or business cars might have a speed, maximum speed set, you might have set a maximum speed in this lifetime or any other, like you would in your car. Are you comfortable driving at 120, 140? I'm talking about kilometers, of course, 170. So I'm not saying to go faster in your car, but how do you feel? What is your comfortable speed within yourself if there weren't speed limits? There we go. So allow this purple, this violet pyramid to be upgraded, vamped, put into balance, like having an MOT. So we're going to get this pyramid as pristine as possible. Okay. And now the upside down pyramid. Same distance. Imagine if you were sitting like in yoga pose. Same distance as the top of the purple pyramid. There's a point below your base chakra. That's the apex of the pyramid, and it goes roughly to about your shoulders, to your throat, to your shoulders. And this creates a 3D star. This is infrared and it holds all the information of your physical form. And this creates the energetic union of your spirit, the light in your body, So here, for example, you might say your body is weaker than your spirit, or it's stronger, or just observe it. Okay, so again, it's going to the mechanics, the energy mechanics for an upgrade. So your awareness knows everything in 5D would have a Merkaba around it, like a vibration. The more conscious you become of it, with it, the more it comes into your awareness. It's something that's there. So it's about remembering, not necessarily building it. Allow the upgrade with this pyramid, inverted pyramid, to inform your body, your cells, your tissues, to do an upgrade. And if that's too hard to imagine, then yes, the upgrade of the inverted pyramid. Allow it to be the highest frequency of light that your consciousness can hold happily, naturally. Okay. Now that it's here, it has a specific velocity, but we won't bother about that. It's the lower, the red, the infrared pyramid will move clockwise. There we go. And the ultraviolet or purple pyramid will go anti-clockwise. If that's too difficult to visualize, just intend it. And in fact, if you were to turn the ignition in your car, if you had to know everything that was going on, the pistons and the petrol and everything going on, I would be overwhelmed. So allow your Merkaba to do exactly what it needs to do. The lower pyramid moving in a clockwise fashion, and the ultraviolet. So it creates an energy, especially around your heart chakra. And don't think about it too much, but imagine one going one way, the other, and in the middle is your heart. And allow the acceleration to occur and your heart to be in the center of the acceleration. So let's start off gently, softly, and allow it to find its rhythm. And just pay attention to the lower pyramid, see if you can follow that movement around your body. And just like wheels on a car that goes so fast, on the helicopter, it looks like they go slow after a while. So if you look at it and it's going slow, that's just so that you can see it and witness it and understand that it's going clockwise beautifully. Very good. And now let's look at the infrared pyramid. And this is going anti-clockwise. But here in the middle, it creates like a multiplication of energy around your heart. And how I see it, it's as if there's a building of energy and it shoots out into your Merkaba. And then there's a building of energy and it shoots out into your Merkaba. So it's calibrating your physical and your physical spiritual energy. So it's a bit like it reaches its maximum and dissipates. And then it does it again and dissipates. But each time it goes to its maximum, it's just a little bit further. Okay, so just like an ultrasound, when you clean your teeth, it breaks off calcium deposits. Imagine the speed of the Merkaba displacing old limiting beliefs, patterns that we're used to as a person or as a human being because of consensus. And again, the more money that you have, as an analogy, the more you can do with it. So the more energy you have doesn't necessarily mean that you will feel hyper. It just means the more energy you have, the more creative and the higher quality thought and the higher quality desires. And it's as if you're manifesting in this reality is more aligned to your highest aspect. So things that you might be attached to in this frequency, you might not be attached to them in a higher frequency. That doesn't mean that you will be in loss. It just means you're less attached and it is freer. Allow this Merkaba to find its rhythm, your energy body vehicle. Drumbano has created a whole energy system with this Merkaba as the basis for traveling and remote viewing. And that might be something you want to do, but otherwise it's just, not just, but it's to accelerate your frequency. So imagine this creating a vortex, creating an energy around you that can pull out any toxin, whether it's a physical one, a mental one, emotional, spiritual one. Allow it to be pulled to the outside of your Merkaba by the G force. So imagine becoming used to this frequency. In our imagination, when we have lack, when we do imagination, it's not authentic. If we have lack of money and we think of having lots of money, we would spend indiscriminately. That's the idea for many. That once you become used to having a certain affluence and buying all the things that you thought you wanted, then you become accustomed. You reach a level of comfort with this frequency. So the same goes with your energy body. Imagine having more energy, and straight away we go into hyperactivity, but allow it to be something else. Imagine having a high frequency. It usually translates into openness, non-reactivity, creativity, helpfulness. There we go. Okay. Okay. Allow your consciousness to revisit this, anchor it in your awareness. And you can do it a lot faster by yourself the next time. Because you know what you're building, you know what you're doing. So if the Merkaba needs to slow down, just allow it to slow down. It might want to stay energizing your body, your spiritual body, your physical, your mental. There you go. Okay, deep breath in and come on.